Mr. Feeney, what you doing?
I'm not exactly sure if it's popular or not. I mean, when I look it up, it has good reviews. But when I see people fawning over the 90s, the TV shows I often see are Full House, Friends, Fresh Prince, etc. I very rarely see any love or mention for this amazing show, Boy Meets World.
When this boy meets world, boy meets world, wandering down this road that we call life is what we're doing.
I'm thinking it's way more popular and well known in America, as it is quite an all-American TV show, but where I'm from, I haven't met a single person who has heard of it.
Wouldn't you like to meet Jim Abbott? I guess not.
So I just thought I'd spread the good word about it and why it's just such a special show. To put it plainly, the show follows an average all-American boy, Corey Matthews, from 6th grade to the end of college, throughout all of his growing pains and trials and tribulations. Very a la Richard Linklater's Boyhood.
For the next few years, you're going to be growing into your look. Everybody understands that. Nobody's going to give you a hard time about it, okay?
Hi, I'm Corey, and for the next 3 years, I'm gonna look like a potato.
Since it spans over 7 years where our characters are children, teenagers, and young adults, the show's story matter and mood matures as well.
High school means we're through with Feeney.
This is the greatest day of our lives.
Yes!
You know what, Sean? We're in high school now.
Yeah, we do have to be cooler.
Hey! Oh, yeah. Gotcha. Give it to me.
So let me start at the beginning. The show starts off like a lot of programs about middle-class suburban adolescents that were popular in the 20th century, like Leave It to Beaver, The Wonder Years, Full House, Family Matters.
Hey, Dad, how about some quality time with your son?
It centers around Corey Matthews, a witty 11-year-old student. He shares a love-hate relationship with his 6th grade teacher, George Feeney, and often finds trouble in his class. He has a popular older brother, Eric, a strong bond with his homemaker mother, Amy, and hardworking father, Alan. He has Sean as his best friend, a good-hearted kid from a dysfunctional family, nonconformist Topanga, the weird girl who he gradually begins to develop feelings for, and just follows his life as he grows up. Yeah, I know from that description alone, you must be like, so what? That's literally like any other TV show that you just listed. But the execution of it all is just so special. This show's got amazing writing. As I've said, as the characters mature, the writing and subject matter mature.
Corey, sex is like a bike without training wheels. If you try it before you're ready, you're going to fall off and break your head.
Some subject matter includes teens losing their virginity, abuse, sexual harassment, underage drinking, marital issues, and a lot more. And the way the show handles these issues wasn't like how their fellow contemporaries had handled these subject matters.
I love you so much.
I love you.
Full House would have had one of the adults talk with some sappy background music playing, ending in a hug and then a joke. Whereas Boy Meets World would treat their characters and their problems with the weight it's deserved.
Okay, this is a hug. And this is when you hug somebody, when you care about them, and then you want them to know that.
Look, it's not about the garage, okay? It's about the fact that you shut me out of your life a long time ago.
That's not true.
Let's look at it this way. We used to do stuff together, and now we don't.
Yeah, we do.
When?
We just spent the whole day together.
Today? Oh, yeah, you're right. I forgot. You know something? I take it back. It is about cleaning out the stupid garage. Dad wanted us to do that together, and you chose to leave me out. Those are our memories!
Whilst also having some of the funniest jokes and subplots that still stand strong today, more than 2 decades later.
With squirrels.
Like, I haven't watched the show in years. I'm saying all of this through memory alone, but there are some iconic moments that live in my head rent-free from Boy Meets World, like the Halloween episode,
We'll always remember he was that tall.
Oh my gosh! They killed Kenny!
Corey and Sean's fight at Corey's wedding,
He has to care that we're not gonna be friends anymore! Why do you keep saying that, huh? Why do you have to keep bringing that up? Because you won't talk about it! I don't want to talk about it! Why do you think I've been sending you everywhere? We have to talk about it! I don't want to! We have to! Now?
literally any scene with Eric, all come into mind when I think of their funny moments. Likewise, I think of Mr. Turner in the hospital, Alan and Sean's moment at Christmas.
That's such a stupid gift. Watch how mad Dad gets.
To my dad. I'll keep this for the rest of my life.
Chet dying and the very last scene of the show, and can burst into tears.
I need you, Dad. I need you too, son.
Another interesting thing about this show was it was way ahead of its time, and they had the self-awareness to poke jokes on the show's behalf.
Let me watch my favorite show. It's on right now. But it's 9:30. I know you don't stay up past 9. It used to be on at 8:30, but this year they moved to 9:30. Those idiots.
Wait a minute, they moved that show to 9:30. Why?
No one knows.
Well, was it doing badly at 8:30?
No.
Well, why didn't they leave it alone?
They're trying to kill it. They're trying to kill it.
Those are bad, bad people.
Like when Minkus from season 1 and Mr. Turner from seasons 2 to 4 leave the show without any explanation, they are brought up again as a joke during the graduation episode.
Now it's high Minkus. For the last 4 years, it's like I haven't even been in the same school with you guys.
Well, you know, we just never saw you around.
I was just in the other part of the school.
What other part of the school?
You know, over there.
Well, we don't go there.
Yeah, you go over there, you may never come back.
That's crazy. Hey, Mr. Turner, wait up.
Or the fact that Corey's next-door neighbor, Mr. Feeney, is his 6th grade teacher, high school principal, and college professor.
Mr. Feeney will probably teach you every grade you're ever in.
7 years is quite a long time, and this show successfully keeps the integrity of the show alive from the start to the end. Each character has their own growth. Corey's is obviously the growth between child and man, but what makes it even more special is seeing the other characters naturally grow and overcome their own issues. We see Topanga grow from an offbeat, tofu-eating hippie chick to an independent feminist who overcame her own issues like body image and her parents'
I don't
divorce.
want to hear about love anymore, okay?
What is this with the putting the finger quotes around the word love?
I'm putting quotes around the word love because I don't think love exists.
Of course love exists. That's the craziest thing I've ever heard.
We have Sean, who had to work through his dysfunctional parents, death of his dad, and figuring out his own place in the world. Eric is one of the funniest characters I've had the privilege of watching. He started off as the cool older brother, but after realizing he might have peaked in high school, he too goes through a lot of introspection.
Eric, in every kid's life, there comes a time where you just got to move on. And I hate that time has come, but I wouldn't be a good father if I didn't recognize it. I need you to recognize it too.
And this is just a handful of the many characters who have their own colorful backstories and growth and progression throughout the 7 years of the show.
If I had to dream up the perfect woman, she wouldn't even come close to you.
Corey and Topanga's relationship was painted out beautifully.
Way to go, Topanga!
For 7 years, we got to see them turn into friends, crushes, boyfriend and girlfriend, go through some real issues, and marriage. They didn't have to undergo any unnecessary, over-the-top drama like how many other teen couples are subjected to in TV. But they weren't exempted from real-life moments either.
This is just a painting.
This is a masterpiece.
We're a masterpiece. And I don't care what you think right now. We're gonna be together forever. And I know that. But you still need to find that out. You know where I'll be.
Even after getting married, we see this realistic portrayal of some ups and downs that are just part of life, and we see them deal with it and learn from it.
Did you hear that okay from my big mouth?
You know what, Topanga? I used to be able to. I used to be able to do a lot of things before I married you. Congratulations! You've killed my spirit!
I don't want you to ever feel bad about yourself.
And I don't want you to ever hold yourself back because of me.
So what do we do?
We have to support each other, Topanga.
And we can't be afraid to fight with each other.
But I'm scared of you. Mr. Feeney? Mr. Feeney! Mr. Feeney? Mr. Feeney!
Feeney?
Mr. Feeney is the heart and soul of this show.
Okay, well, come on, stand by the fence. Your best advice always came right here from the fence.
He hands out life advice and homework at the same pace. And no, it is not that sad, sappy, syrupy lesson learning like most other coming-of-age sitcoms do.
Gutenberg's generation thirsted for a new book every 6 months. Your generation gets a new web page every 6 seconds. And how do you use this technology? to beat King Koopa and save the princess. Shame on you. You deserve what you get.
That's what I'm sure of.
I have to talk to her now, okay?
Again, this show is original. It stands out from the others because, like Growing Up itself, Boy Meets World is hilarious and emotional, messy, joyful, and sad. The show ends when their academic journey ends, and Mr. Feeney hands out the last, most important assignment to his most loyal students.
Believe in yourselves. Dream. Try. Do good.
Don't you mean do well?
No, I mean do good.
Masterpiece.
You know what's out there? The world. You're gonna be part of it someday. Even though it'll seem like the world's going out of its way to teach you these hard lessons, you're gonna realize that, you know, it's the same world that's giving you your family and your friends, you know? And you're gonna come to believe that the world's gonna protect you too. Boy Meets World. Now I get it.
So let me know down in the comments if you've seen this show and what you thought of it. And please like this video and subscribe to my channel for more movie and TV related content. I'll see you next time. Bye!
I love you all. Class dismissed.